Sway in the morning, Shade 4-5, man. I like certain artists. I've always liked artists who kind of. We talked about this earlier with Lin-Manuel Miranda about artists who just have something unique about them, carve their own paths. And we started the conversation. We was talking about Drez from Black Sheep, right? Tech Nine is another one of those artists.
Absolutely.
Right? Futuristic. I really enjoy Futuristic in the environment, the world, the universe that he's created for himself. And, Lil B, a lot of couple guys that I really respect that they do their own thing. It ain't something that everybody can do
You can't
or
buy
latch
it.
on to.
It's organic.
It only got to come from them. And with that said, this artist that's with us today, man, not only is he a well-rounded artist, rather controversial at the same time. You got to look behind the controversy to read the wisdom. He's been on the show a couple of times.
Yeah.
I figured that out. Once I figured that out, you learn what to take serious and what not to take serious.
Right.
You know what I mean? Then you start to understand him better as a artistic, creative person. And now he's out on his own. They were up here last time we saw him, was the whole crew, and we got him into a little rap battle with Funk Volume. All right. You remember that in the Horseshoe Gang? Remember that? Remember that?
That's right.
That all started here.
Yeah.
That was right here that happened. And then they start battling themselves, and then
What did you do, man?
Was I at the core of that?
Yeah.
Man. You
Damn.
organized
Troublemaker.
that, man. You planned that,
Y'all
man.
playing that?
Yeah, man.
No. And so they all disbanded, and now they all doing their own thing. He got together with 300 Entertainment, got his own platform now. Welcome him to the show. The one and only Hopsin is here,
Yes,
man.
yes. What up?
Yeah, man. Are y'all blaming that on me?
I'm blaming that on you, man.
Talk about
Now
it.
that you just broke it down, man, the Horseshoe Gang thing, the Funk Volume thing, man, you sparked that, man.
That was me, Heather? What are you doing?
Yeah,
Heather,
man.
what are you doing?
Wow.
I just facts are facts. Snap
Facts are
'em.
facts?
Man, crazy.
Nah, man.
Don't say.
Yo.
Yeah,
Ride it out.
I feel like everybody in that whole situation got a diss. So now we might have to come together, all of us, Horseshoe Gang, Funk Volume, and make
diss
it.
me?
Yeah.
I'll be
We
Nah,
got
that's
man.
not gonna
that
happen.
might. That might. I know you got bars though. I know Sway got bars though.
Well, it ain't me you got to worry about.
Okay. Oh, so we trying to take it there. We trying to take it there.
Well, do you still like Jared Benton and everybody? You still talk with them, Jared Benton?
Jared Ben is the only one that I'm really cool with out of the whole thing. Me and him, we communicate on a regular basis. So, he's like my brother. That relationship will never break apart.
What about Dizzy?
Me and Dizzy, I spoke to him. I wouldn't say we are enemies or anything like that. We just, I would like to sit down with Dizzy face to face and just have a conversation. You know what I'm saying? Because there's still a lot of things that are lingering in the past that kind of, rub me the wrong way. But it's nothing like beef worthy. You know what I'm saying? It's just more of two grown men having a conversation, just sitting down and just, I just need to vent a little bit, and I want him to do the same thing. So then we could be on the same page as far as how we look at the whole situation of everything that fell apart back then. Yeah, because there was a lot of miscommunication.
Miscommunication. See,
That's what I like to call it.
That's a therapeutic terminology right there.
Very mature way to look at it, too.
Right?
Yeah.
A lot of times people will just play, like, the blame game.
Yeah.
But have you thought about, because you being able to come up to the mic and say, I would want to have a conversation with him, have you reached out?
No. So we did talk back in April this year.
Yeah.
So we had a conversation, and but I still it was over the phone, and I was on tour at the time. But it would be nice to sit down face to face and just really, because I haven't seen him since 2015. I haven't seen him at all.
Oh,
Physically,
damn.
wow.
Yeah, I have not seen him.
Was
So-
that when y'all were up here? No.
Yeah, that was 2015.
Damn, that was 2 years ago?
Yeah, man. It was a while. I know. Time flies. It's crazy.
Damn, I apologize. man.
Yeah.
It's your fault, man.
2 years, all
Damn,
your friends
Sway.
lost. And,
Yeah.
damn, Sway. One last question about that. What was the definitive reason for that happening from your perspective?
Okay, so there's a lot of miscommunication. Again, it's
Therapeutic again.
Yeah. No, so what happened was I just didn't like the way my money was being treated, and that was a big issue. And I know the other guys in the label, they may not have understood where I was coming from when I was saying that. And there was a lot of issues on Funk Volume, that I had just been kind of staying quiet about, because they weren't really bugging me to that extent, because I'm just like, we're all family, it's all good, it's just like we're all like brothers. So it was nothing where I was like going to trip and go super crazy over. I was just like, whatever. But then small things kept, trickling through, and it started with us all just it started with me just really wanting all of us to get new management, and that's when everything kind of, people start getting weird and stuff. We all did want new management, but my old business partner, Dame, he didn't like that idea, and it was more of like, oh, you want new management? Well, why don't we just cut ties permanently? And I'm like, cut ties permanently? I just want a new manager. You still own the label. We still good. I don't want to cut ties. I just want a new manager. And that became a big problem, where it was more of like, you want a new manager? You might as well just leave. And I'm going like, oh. So you really gonna disrespect me like that? And then so then I started going like, I started getting mad, and I'm a very emotional person and I like to get my point across when I feel something is wrong. So then it started turning into me talking to Dizzy and Jaren, like, man, fuck this shit. He disrespected me, man. He keeps saying this and that, whatever, and he trying to push me out of everything, and he's tripping like this. And then Dane went into on top of what he already said of just saying that I don't work hard anyway, which was another thing. Yeah. So that means, oh, I don't work hard. Hit up my accountant. Hey, how much money how much money did I make this year and this and how much of that? Okay, and how much and so now I'm like, okay, let me go into full businessman accountant mode. Let me count my money up and let me see what you've been doing. So now since you really want to open that can, let's open it all the way. So not only are you tripping because I want new management, really you're tripping because he knew that percentage that he was getting as my manager was gonna cut his money off. He was gonna go broke. He didn't want that. That's why it's like, if you're gonna do that, get the fuck out of here then, because he wasn't gonna be making no money off.
So Funk Volume was, I thought you were co-owner.
No, right? I was co. Yeah, I own half the label as well. So I own half the label. So of course, I make money from being Marcus Hopsin, the business man, half owner of Funk Volume, and Hopsin, the rapper. Okay. So, but he made a lot of money off of Hopsin, the rapper, from that 20% that he was getting. Okay. And it became shady because anything that I was doing, I was on the TV show Murder in the First, he was getting a cut of that. And everything that I was bringing in through Hopsin, he was getting a cut of that. But he'll go out and negotiate deals off of people knowing him, like, oh, you the guy who works with Hopsin, you do this with Funk Volume, let's do this deal, and he'll do that deal without giving me my 20, without giving me anything. So it's like, are we playing fair here? So he had this little YouTube situation deal where he's signing YouTube artists or whatever and getting their cut. Where was my cut? I didn't see none of that.
He wasn't sharing that pie.
Yeah. So it's like, it wasn't playing fair, and I think
well, let Heather chime in. She wanted to say something.
Oh, what you got to say?
No, I was just from the time you opened your mouth about it, I was like, was the owner part of the management company? How can that be? Did he own the label and have a management company?
Yeah.
Well, they usually call that a conflict of interest.
Yeah, conflict of interest. That's exactly what that is. So and I've always known it was a conflict of interest, from the start. But like I said, we were family, so I wasn't tripping. But when people start aggressively going, why don't you just leave then? You don't even work hard. You don't do this, man. You crazy. Then it's like, oh, I'm crazy. Well, let me take my crazy ass and my crazy money and my crazy fan base out of this whole shit, and let's see where you at. Where's he at? Poof, gone. Out of here.
Damn, he ended with a bar.
And unfortunately,
how did he do that? Metaphor. He brought a metaphor.
And unfortunately, he sank the whole ship and everybody who was on his ship with him. And I'm still here. I had that little lifeboat on the Titanic. I'm Rose.
You're Rose.
Okay.
Yep.
You at the end of the movie. But get back at the.
Yeah, but I also didn't throw the ring in the water. I got everything.
You kept the ring.
Yeah, I got everything.
You know what? I wanted to talk to you about it because we haven't really had a chance to really follow up with everybody, and it was unfortunate because I loved you guys as a collective.
I loved us too, man. It was an amazing thing.
Yeah, and now you're on to new amazing things.
Yes, I am.
You hooked up with 300 Entertainment.
Yeah. I got another label called Undercover Prodigy now, so going hard on that, and pretty soon, after I release this new project, I'm looking to sign an artist and just building it all again.
Yep.
You've already been kicked off of YouTube for a video.
Yes, man.
I'm sure 300 is happy about that.
Oh man, yeah. The happy ending didn't end with a happy ending.
Nah, it didn't. Well, let's talk about the happy ending video, man. While we're here, we'll get to the Purge, all those things. He's actually gonna perform that song.
Yes.
Which, in my opinion, is where you really, the Purge is where you really hear classic Hopsin.
Yeah,
Just
definitely.
Mike Smith showing skills. I like your little martial art things. You do look like you might have studied a little bit. We'll talk about that too. Happy Endings, Heather, it's just a story. In the beginning of the video, he's with his friends at a restaurant, and he's telling his story, about what happened to him when he just wanted to kind of go get a massage.
Yeah.
And then he went to this massage palace, right? And and then all these Asian women showed up.
Yes.
And then when he's rapping in an Asian woman's voice, kind of, right?
I mean,
parody of it.
Of how they of when they were talking to me.
Don't it sound crazy out loud?
It does sound crazy out loud. So let's not talk
Like,
about
how
it out
many
loud.
people agreed with you before you actually did this? Because you usually check at the back at the base and go, yo, y'all think this a go? How
Okay,
many
listen.
niggas sat around and said,
All
word?
right, let me listen. I know.
He's
I
sweating
know.
and shit.
I'm sweating.
Like, that
Listen. Okay, let me tell you. Okay, for one, I just do what I does. I'm like, I tell the truth on the mic.
Okay.
I don't get on this thing and speak fakeness. So, me and all my rapper homies that I've known, and even people outside of the rap world, businessmen, everybody, sometimes, they be like, when I bring up, like, yo, have you guys ever gotten, a happy ending? And then everybody, like, usually they all just look like no one can admit it, especially if their wife is around or something. No one can say these things.
Yeah.
And I've always known that, and I'm like, man, and I'm thinking like, but everybody low key, they're like, bro, when I was in so and so, when I was in Amsterdam, when I was, even in my neighborhood and wherever they at, in Atlanta, in LA, in New York, they're always like, bro, this little spot up the street, bro, shit. Sometimes when and I'm like, damn. A lot of fucking guys do this, but it's off the radar. It's like, what? No one wants to own up to it. So I'm like, you know what? My album's called No Shame.
Yeah.
I have a lot of crazy situations that I'm owning up to. And I'm explaining that the happy ending stuff really happened.
So that story is true.
That story is 100% true. The way that happened in there is what happened. That's what it was. I'm not being fake. And then, I'm not gonna lie, I got so much hate from it. So much hate. That's probably the most hated song, the most hated thing, most hated move I've ever done in my whole career.
Well, you put it out at a sticky time. You know what I mean?
Right.
At a sticky time, this dude, man. Come on. Man.
But so and
What
people,
kind of hate did you get? Did you get backlash from the Asian community?
yes, I did.
What they say?
Oh, it's very disrespectful to them, and I can understand that, but but what I'm saying is this is my life. You got this is what I did. It's not I don't live it like every single day, but I've done it. I've done it, and I'm gonna do it again.
Okay.
And I have no shame in it. And I didn't invent the Asian massage parlor. I didn't title it Asian massage parlor. When you walk in and look at the little pamphlet thing, it says Asian massage. It actually says that. I didn't make that up. I swear to God, I kid you not. I know it's coming off comedic right now.
But you can understand why they were upset
No,
about
I understand. No, and I understand. But this is hip hop.
Yeah.
I'm a rapper. I keep it real. I talk about my life. You got rappers talking about gang banging, and that's what they do. Rappers who sell drugs. I go to the massage parlor. I talk about my Asian massage, and I got that. I did that.
They called you any kind of derogatory names, anything?
They didn't call me anything. Like who? Like the Asian community?
Yeah.
No. I just got a lot of I can't believe you did this. This is so disrespectful. You used to be a big fan. Now you just lost a fan. Some was just saying. Some just flat out said fuck you. Just like that's the only message in the DM. Just fuck you. Period. And then there's posts, some stuff going around on Facebook, and I understand it, and I apologize to the Asian community as far as I wasn't. It didn't come from a racist perspective in my heart. I feel like things are all about where was my heart at when I did it. It wasn't. It was just an experience of me going. You know what? The crazy part about this song that I'm making is the fact that I'm admitting this. It's pretty much saying, hey, I'm Hopsin and I've been fucking prostitutes.
Oh my!
Yo, man, we just did an AA meeting. That was like
that was in my mind. That was the boom. Like, yo, he went Asian massage parlor. You fucking prostitutes, my nigga.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what it. That's pretty much what it was. That's what
Did she really say hand, mouth, or something else?
They so they
You ain't gotta answer
no,
that.
I want people to know. I want them to know.
Okay.
It's a whole nother world because people ask, why would you do that? I'm like, bro, it's an experience in there.
Because
It's a
they
cool
don't offer me no happy ending.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a body language thing you have to go in there with. You can't just walk in there like you don't just walk in there. You can't be dressed like this jacket. That's a cop jacket. That's undercover cop jacket. What the hell? You ain't getting. You're not. No. It's cool. No. It's so normal.
You a good boss, dog.
No. It's undercover cop. It's like leather. Okay. It's like you look like a cop that's all
Sway Swine.
Right.
Yeah. Like you try. So I don't think they would trust you.
They wouldn't trust me.
Nah.
Okay.
You got to. You don't. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. See, this guy right here. He's good. He's
He got the
He look like
perv
he's
look.
fucking
Okay, I get it.
I'm gonna test it out today.
All right.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
but you recovered from that.
No.
No,
from
for the backlash.
Backlash.
Oh well, the video got removed off YouTube, and it got flagged so much, and I was just like, oh shit, I don't want my channel's about to get removed. I was like, oh fuck, like my heart started beating fast. I was like, oh no, like it all started crumbling. I was like, fuck, and then I hit up everybody who saw the video. I'm like, why didn't you guys tell me? And they're like, bro,
Yeah, that's what Heather said, right?
yeah. I'm like, what? I'm like, is this racist? Is this crazy? Did I go too far? What the fuck? And they're like, I like the video, to be honest. I don't know what they're talking about. So then I'm hitting up everybody, and then some people were like, Hopsin, or my lawyer called me. He's like, Hopsin, I saw the video, man. Me and my wife, and I'm like, what do you think? He was like, you should have called me. And I was like, well, I didn't know. He's like, Hopsin, you gotta call me for these things when you're doing things like this. And I'm like, I'm just making the music. I don't know. And he's like, Hopsin, look, just call me next time, okay? Just call me next time. and I'm like, okay, next time I have something crazy, I'll give you a call.
Man, Hopsin is here, man. Get this man a right, man. I appreciate you, bro, because you're being honest about this.
Hey, man, honesty is everything. So like as I said, it's a real experience that I lived through, and I'm only talking about my experience. And everything in that song was my experience. It's what happened. You can literally walk in there. Sometimes they just give you multiple girls. They have girls you can pick from. Like,
Okay, let's get out of here, man.
Let's get out of here.
Time to
I'm
tap
sorry.
out, brother.
I'm sorry. Time to tap out. Tap out. Okay, I'm crazy, man. God damn it.
We got Monica on the line
Hey,
from Sacramento.
Monica.
What up, Monica?
What's up, guys? Good morning. Hopsin, you are funny as shit.
Oh,
My
thank
God.
you. Oh my God, thank you.
But, hey, I just had to call Do You, Fuck the Haters.
Mm-hmm.
But no shame, I'm about to cop that. You are so funny, and thank you for starting my Tuesday. Great. Thank you guys for having people on here like this.
Hey, thank you so much. That means a lot. I appreciate you.
You know what? Let's just play the single now. Sway in the morning. You want to talk to Hopsin? 888-742-3345. He's going to perform a couple songs for us up next. Yo, Hopsin's here, man. Happy ending the video that got banned from YouTube.
Yeah.
In it, you see him look like he getting head and all kind of stuff. And it's one scene, though. I got to ask you about this one scene in the happy ending video.
Yeah.
Towards the end, like after you put money in the glass jars that are individually labeled hand, mouth, and whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sucky fucky.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, you was begging to get banned. Yo.
No, I wasn't.
Sucky fucky.
Yeah.
Okay. Family Guy gets away with a lot of shit. The Chappelle Show got away with a lot of things. This is what I'm just.
He's just telling the story. You
Okay.
can't help it.
Yeah, but is this scene after you didn't decide to blur your ass out?
Yeah.
Why
I
you,
should've-
did we need to see
You
your
didn't need to
ass?
see
His
that.
butt is
That
little
was
cute.
too. Oh, well,
All
thank you very much.
And sometimes
but I
these dudes
appreciate
try to
that
act like
shit.
it's artistic. They just want to show off their body because they've been working out type thing.
Hey, I don't work out though, so that's not the case though. But
Okay.
I'm glad you think so. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Listen, okay, but in that whole crazy scene though, I was that was actually a porn star that I did the scene with. So she was comfortable, very comfortable with being naked, fully naked. Me, it was weird being on the set, like. Cause all the crew, they're my homies. So I'm like, man, dog, I don't want these dudes seeing like.
Looking
but
at your slong, huh?
Yeah, I had a dick sock on. I put a dick sock on. At first I had this little it was like, almost like a thing it's like a diaper thing, but it was black. You put it up, but it kept popping off. So then I just took my sock off of my foot,
Wow.
rolled it around my balls and my penis, and then I got some girl's hair scrunchie thing and put it at the base of my penis to hold the sock on, and then just did the scene.
He MacGyvered his dick.
Y'all need to get off nigga dick.
But yeah, I had a dick sock on, so we were not actually having sex.
But she was rubbing up against your joint though.
Yeah, she was. Yeah, but and everybody's like, "Did you get a boner?" And I'm like, "Nah, man," because I thought I was too. But when you're like in those scenes, it's very professional, and I don't ever want to come off. I felt like if I had got a boner, I would have been the pervert on the set, where it's like, "Yo, you got a boner? We just shooting, bro. This ain't real sex."
Yeah.
Like it would have like let people know what I was thinking, and I was like, but I was too nervous to get one. So it was cool. It just became normal. It was actually like after a few hours of doing it, it was just like, oh, this is just whatever now.
So it just became normal having your guys look at your slong.
They didn't see it, no, and they did not like the ass shots.
Man, let's jump off this, man.
No, hold on. Literally, the cameraman. Every
dick.
time he had to film, the cameraman was like, "Just go, man, go, action, action, man, just fucking go." Like literally, they were doing that, like, "Ah, God, go, action." So,
okay, all right. We got Anthony on the line, man. He's in Indiana. What up, Ant?
Hey, Anthony.
Hey, what's up, Sway? What's up, Tracy G, Heather?
What's
Hey,
up?
Sap, if you're still there.
He's here.
Just want to say, man, hey, keep doing your thing, man. Real hip-hop. Keep doing it, man.
hell yeah.
You might have got banned from YouTube. Who gives a fuck? But do your thing, man. Do you.
Hey, thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Also in The Purge, which is another song on the project, this is where you really give us traditional Hopsin skill set. There is a scene in that video, too. The reason why I like, because you're very imaginative and creative, and even the happy ending video did seem like it was a movie.
Yeah. I wanted it to seem that way, yeah.
Yeah, and this is just a lot of different scenes of you doing crazy things. One of the scenes is you got your head on a mantle, kind of, like a deer that was like shot and like a trophy head.
Yeah.
And then you're rapping while there's a room full of KKK members eating hot dogs.
Yeah.
What was the significance of that?
I just wanted something wild. Just like, oh shit, is that happening right now? Like this nigga's head is on the motherfucking wall, hung up there like a deer while these guys are just eating, like just to be like they hung his head up, and it was just I just like controversial stuff, and it was just one of those, like, it was meant to have flavor to it, like a Missy Elliott style video, in a sense. But it was not saying Missy would have done that exactly, but it was just to have just things that are creative. My mind literally, like when I'm thinking of videos like that, because The Purge, it's flexing like lyrical skill, like in just just wild rap, but it doesn't have like a solid topic about like a life situation. So when it comes to those videos, you have to use your imagination and just think of situations like what doesn't go together. What are oxymoronic situations that you can just put together and be like, oh, great, where that makes so much sense. You know what I'm saying? It's almost just like shock value things.
I'm trying to understand. So a black man's head with the KKK
Like on
eating
the wall.
hot dogs
The
hanging
KKK
on the
at a
wall.
table eating hot
That video didn't get banned.
No,
Okay.
did not. Welcome to America.
I'm clear.
Welcome.
What did you think in Charlottesville? That was big news, when
Well, sorry, I didn't mean to, but the happy ending is for nudity, whereas the KKK thing could be interpreted as artistic license, I guess you could say.
I don't know what I just, like I said, I do's what I does, and the world just takes it as I don't know, I don't make the rules of what they categorize as ban worthy and what's not, or what's gonna get flagged. I just create my art of what's in my imagination, and I don't know how the world is gonna take it.
But did that have any political connotation to it?
The
head with the KKK.
I probably would not have done. I probably would not have done it if it wasn't. If I made that song a year ago. If I shot The Purge a year ago, I wouldn't. I would. So it definitely. I knew it was like somewhat gonna fit in with the times right now, just to take a little poke at it. Like, okay, it's all about. It's a race war, right? Let's hang my black ass on a motherfucking. Let's hang my head on the wall, and and it was just to be funny though.
You feel like it's a race war going on?
I don't actually think there is, but I think the way the internet is, people are convincing us that there is.
Yeah.
There is always going to be racism out there, but I don't actually feel like when I step outside and I'm with my white friends, I don't feel like, yo, this shit is racist right now, bro. Like, but on the internet, I'm like, yo, this shit is racist right now, bro. Like, it's like, yo, and it's crazy. But I don't know what it's like. I'm not from these areas where the cops may look at black people and try to kill them. Where I live, that doesn't happen, you know, and it's not. I don't see stuff like that. Like, yeah, I still get looked at from being black, and I've been pulled over, you know, from suspicious actions or whatever. Not that I do anything suspicious, but just a black man driving. Sometimes that happens, but I never had a gun pulled on me when he's for like a speeding ticket or some shit. So I don't know what it's like in their environment, but I do know what it's like to experience racism in a little bit in small ways. But yeah, I feel like it's not really that crazy, but on the internet, it's crazy. And I feel like someone's controlling the internet. Like, you know what? I'm gonna start a race war, kind of like how you did with Funk Volume and Horseshoe Gang. I feel like they're doing that. Yeah, they're like, you know what? I'm gonna turn the whites against the blacks, and I'm gonna, that's what I
See,
feel
now
like.
that you put it like that,
It makes a lot.
It makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense.
Kind of like what Lil B was doing. With Lil B on Twitter when he took a couple.
I saw that. Was that actually Lil B? Was that because I saw that?
Yeah, that's his account.
Oh, and he was dissing me. Lil B was dissing me.
He does Post Malone too. If it makes you feel any better,
That does.
he said a whole lot more shit. But.
I don't know much about. I don't know much about Lil B. Like, I mean, I know who he is, and I know, you know, he has a strong fan base and all that. But I don't like listen to his music. But I don't know what his motive was for that.
I think he was just joking.
Yeah, if he's joking, hey, if he's joking, it's all good. If he's serious, drop that song, and then we'll start from there.
Yeah, I like Hopsin, man.
Me
You see, he's
too.
like, he's getting riled up right now. All right, 888-742-3345. You want to talk to Hopsin, give us a call. We got Sheldon on the line from Chicago. Go ahead, man.
Hey, Sheldon.
Whoa, shit. Hold on, man.
Shit, is it gone?
Let's go to Philly. Go ahead. Rob, what up? Rob in Philly. Go ahead.
What's up, Sway? What's up, Heather B? What's up, Tracy G? What's going on, y'all family?
Good.
How's everybody, man?
Man,
Yo,
we got-
Hopsin,
What's up, man? How you doing?
keep it 100, man. That's fun. That video is funny as shit. And the hypocrisy is that's what the fuck they doing. Is how y'all mad? I don't get it. It's just like if they get mad at somebody doing nails. That's what the fuck y'all do. How you gonna get mad?
Yeah, and I mean, now I'm not gonna say that's what y'all like. That's what they do. There are some that do. I'm just in that song. I'm talking about the parlor that I go to. So that's all I'm talking about and what I seen at the parlor. So I'm not gonna say the whole race does it because that is definitely not true at all. But yeah, in that massage parlor that I go to, that's what I seen.
Hey, Rob, did you download the song though, Rob?
Yeah, download the song.
Okay, that's what. Give them a round of
okay.
applause, man. That's what this is all about.
Yeah,
You gotta
Hey.
make sure you
About
buy
that
the
video,
music.
appreciate it.
All right, Devin in Canada. What up,
What
Devin?
up, Dev?
Hey, what up, everybody? What up, Hopsin?
What's
and all
up,
that?
man? How you doing?
Not too bad, man. You had a pretty crazy show on the East Coast there a few months back.
A crazy show on the East Coast. Oh, thank you.
Hella fast.
Oh yeah, Halifax. Yeah. Thanks,
man.
man. Hey, appreciate it.
Hey, fuck YouTube, too, straight up.
Oh yeah. Oh, I thought you were saying fuck YouTube.
that's
I was
what
like,
I thought.
whoa, B.
No.
Ah, my heart. Yeah, hey, yeah. No, I ain't gonna say fuck YouTube. You gonna get my whole channel fucking.
No,
dead.
no.
It's-
Leave
it's-
YouTube
Yeah,
out of
yeah.
this
Hey,
shit, man.
YouTube is a great thing, but you can say it though. But yeah.
All right. Hey, man. Hey, did you get the song? Did you download the song?
I got everything you got on Spotify, I got on my phone.
Hey,
Okay,
thank
there
you, man.
go,
Thank
man.
you.
BB, go ahead. Go.
Oh, I was just gonna say real quick because The Purge reminded me of the movie, obviously.
Yeah,
so
yeah, that's what I
would
was-
you participate in The Purge if that was to happen?
There are some people that I would purge. Yes.
Ooh, like.
I'm not saying it. I don't want them to know. They can't see me coming. But if with Trump in office, that may happen. So I'm ready.
You ready
I'm
if that
ready,
happens?
say.
Okay, go ahead. Wanda.
So three people, it looks like some Street Fighter characters, but people are interpreting them as XXX Tentacion, Little Pump, and Yachty. I think of three people that you're fighting. Were you looking at the people with colorful dreadlocks that you're fighting?
Yeah, definitely wasn't XXX. I actually like his music and I like what he represents. So I would not take a shot at that dude just because I respect him so much. The other guys, I didn't make the headwear that these guys had on. So it was just a makeup artist. You know, she just went and did her thing. I just said, just do what you see in today's rap.
Yo, and they created a whole fucking, conspiracy over that.
Yeah. No, it was literally. I mean, so they Google. I'm sure they Googled rappers and everything to just make it. But I just said, hey, colorful dreadlocks and choker things and whatever, and then boom, just get creative. So yeah, I didn't like design their outfits. So I just saw the dudes on the set. I'm like, okay, cool. That's what we're working
So
with.
it wasn't aimed at no particular.
I couldn't tell you if there was. Yeah, I don't know. When I look at that, I don't go, ooh, that's that dude right there. It's just swaggy rapper, new age rappers.
Colin, what up? Colin's in L.A.
Yo.
Yo, what's going on, family? What's going on, Hopsin?
What's up, Colin?
man, I was literally sweating. I was sitting here the other day, and you had some freestylers on, and they were spitting their shit. And I was like, man, when is Hopsin going to be on Sway in the morning?
Wow.
And here the shit is happening.
Damn,
so,
dude.
I just want to say, man, I got all your albums. I just heard you dropped a new song. I'm going to go cop that right now on my way to work.
Hell
Keep
yeah.
doing what you're doing, man. You're one of the realists from the 818.
Thank
Sway,
you.
Hopsin, love to both y'all.
You know, I'm in that 818 too, Colin. Don't front on me, man. Tarzana, stand up.
Yeah.
I hate saying the city now. They robbing everybody over there, man. Damn, they ain't got you yet.
They ain't got me.
Okay, good.
I ain't saying my city. No one knows where I live.
Okay,
They
well,
just know it's 818, but that's it.
Yeah, I don't live there no more. That's why I throw that city out.
Okay.
Yeah. Get them off the scent. Hey, man, since he said that, man, instead of doing a freestyle, man, I love to get you to perform the Purge, man.
Nice.
Let's do it.
Can we do that?
We can do that.
Man, y'all want to hear Hopsin perform live?
Yeah.
Want to hear Hopsin perform live? Hey! Do it. Let's get into our concert series.
All right.
Sway in the morning. Shade 4-5. Only place you gonna get Hopsin performing live.
True.
Right here on Eminem's birthday too, Hopsin.
It's Eminem's birthday?
It's Eminem's birthday.
Oh, happy birthday, Slim Shady.
There we go.
Gotta kill it.
This is gonna be my special gift to Slim Shady. I got Hopsin here to perform for you live. Sway in the morning concert series.
Yeah, let's do
We
it.
good?
We good. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
It's Sway in the morning, only on Shade 45.